goody. Off to work again. It's Thursday, the something or other September. Let's check here. 5th of September. Good times, good times. I see the house 2 doors up that was for sale. I got a little truck there with a whole bunch of realtor signs in it, and I don't see their sign out anymore. I don't know if they took it off the market or if it's sold or what the deal is. It was pending a couple weeks ago when I looked. Let's see, we're short cycling, so let's just kick the AC off. Heck, here goes the truck right now. Yeah, I don't see the sign up anymore, so. Wonder if it went through and finally sold. Oh, it's cloudy and overcast today. A little warm, not bad. Humid, as usual. 2 big storms getting ready to blow in here. I got a clicking from one of my back tires. Thought maybe it was a rock, but it hasn't gone away in a day now. I'll have to double check that and see if I got a screw or something in there. That would suck. But yeah, 2 big storms get ready to blow in. They're anticipating an inch and a half out of this, I think this first one. Potentially 4 to 5 inches of rain in the foothills. Supposed to be pretty nasty. Probably a lot like what we had last Thursday. Of course, it'll probably pan out to be just a nice, gentle rain. Everybody's freaking out over nothing. We got an inch in about 20 minutes in some areas last Thursday, which is why we had flooding. They're calling for an inch to 2 inches in the lowlands over the next 2 days. So yeah, it's a lot of water, but it's going to come at a lot slower pace. And the word around the factory is right now that flooding we had last week when the pipes burst and all that, there was so much debris up in the drains. There had been some roof contractors up there over the summer. I guess they didn't do a real good job cleaning up, it sounds like. So we had some backwash and some plugged lines and whatnot. Keep in your lane there. PT Cruiser was coming way over the other lines. But let's see, I still got some footage from last weekend I haven't edited yet, so I'll probably put this up after all that stuff. I need to get on the ball. I've been slacking the last couple nights. Truck's been running good here. The gauges all work. 2 little issues I got. The fuel gauge kind of wavers back and forth a little bit, you know, when you come to a stop or you hit a bump or something. So I think it's just showing really accurate. Probably sloshing around inside the tank with the fluid level. And then my trip odometer keeps hanging up on 9/10. So I got it up to go. So the first time it was at 6.9, then it stopped. I reset it, and for several passes it would just go up to 9/10. Nothing past that. Wouldn't hit the 1 mile mark. Now it seems to go up to 9.9. I'm at 7 point something right now, so we'll keep an eye on it here. I just keep resetting it. Maybe this weekend I'll pull the cluster back out, see if I can't get in there and clean it. There was a lot of dust on this thing. Probably should have blown it out a little bit, but oh well. Everything else seems to work. The tack is kind of nice. The regular odometer is working fine. Tinted windows I put on this thing are looking good. up the headlights and lenses and everything, so I actually got a little more light coming through now. Got rid of those yellow lenses. We'll see how long that lasts before I have to do it again. Read that you have to put a UV coating on them. So you get that in a spray, I guess. But, we'll see. I've tried I think it's the Meguiar's products before, and I could never get good results. This stuff here was Mother's, I think. Boy, that just took that oxidation right off, cleaned them right up, and clear again. Actually makes the front of the truck look a whole lot better. May work on them a little bit more again this weekend. It's supposed to be pretty nice after our 2 big storms blow through. Let's see, the Jeep, I'm going to park it for a little bit. I took the front bumper off, and one of my bumper brackets was all chewed up, and it's actually falling apart, so I'm not going to try to put that back on. However, I did order my replacement bumper this morning. It said he's about 4 weeks out right now. I did fire him off a message earlier in the week asking him, or I guess over the weekend, asking if he does rear bumpers. He never got back to me, so I'll just buy the front bumper from him. Keep my eyes out for a good rear bumper sometime. Not that I really need one, but I may just run the stock one too, who knows. Things to order, so you put your order in, then he goes out and makes one. I don't know how many he's got ahead of mine, but I can wait a month. And with any luck, he's being real conservative, and he'll actually have it in a couple of weeks. I can guarantee I'll let you guys see it when it comes. He ships FedEx. Flat rate, $54. Yeah, it was a busy weekend. Got a lot of stuff done. A few things I wanted to, didn't get to, so maybe this coming weekend we'll try to tackle some of those. Still want to get that 455 block up on the engine stand. Right now, I will not be working this coming weekend. It's going to take them off till they make it mandatory. I had a line move last night. Don't know what the next bird coming in is, but yeah, weather's changing. Got a little frog in my throat. That tailgate over to my buddy yesterday. He's going to give me some cash today for it. So good times. Mortgage payment was made today. Actually, a few hundred over. Whittle that puppy down as fast as possible. Especially since my assessed value is so much more than my actual amount owed yet. See if we can't minimize that as much as possible. Over and let all the mergers do their stupid stuff. Some lights showing up tomorrow or Monday, I can't remember, for the Jeep. So there's a little bit of work I can do on it. That fiberglass patch I did, they seem to take. I haven't sanded them at all. They're still in their rough state, so I got to look into that. I don't know if I can just Bondo over those to smooth them out, or if I have to build up the resin. I have to look into that a little bit. I think I can use Bondo. Not positive. But I kind of hope to have those smoothed out and at least primed by the end of the weekend. Still got to find paint for that thing. I may just hit it with some red for now, or probably just wind up leaving it that way too. Who knows? Did the seafoam treatment on the Jeep over the weekend. I think that helped a little bit. Seems to be running a little bit smoother. I haven't driven it yet, so I don't know if I still got that rattly noise at $2,000 on the tack. But we'll get tonight and tomorrow night knocked out at work. Gets us another couple of days to play. No big plans to go anywhere. Can't afford the junkyard runs anymore. GMC I had with the Vortec 350, I think it would do about 17 to 1800 at 60, 65. But it had taller tires, same gears, 373s. Hey, it's all good. Yeah, see, we're stuck up on 9.9 on the trip odometer again. So the reset. Has to be worked through, or get in there and clean it. I got some electric motor cleaner around the garage somewhere, non-corrosive liquid. I may just hit the gauge cluster with that. Hopefully I can get it apart enough to do that. I don't want to have to try to pull these needles every time I've done that. I've always broken them. If I need to, I got the stock gauges I can throw back in. So now we're hung up just past this. Nope, we're gonna have to take it back. It is hung up on the 9/10 again. Gotta take this thing out and clean it, I think. That's not even rolling over. Start and then it stops before it even gets a quarter of the way past the zero. It's got some dirt in there. Yeah, we're rolling. 1/10. mentioned about my gray cats, how they look like Russian blues. Finally got a wild hair and I looked them up on Google. And they very well could be, or a very close relative thereof. The only thing they don't have is the bright green eyes. But if you look in both their eyes, they've got green rings around the pupil, around their iris. Mostly they're yellow, so they do have the heavy undercoat that the Russian blues are known for, and the little bit coarser outer hair. The personality fits to a T. Very, very loyal, which they are extremely loyal to me, let me tell you. All three of my cats are, actually. And they're very shy of strangers. If anybody comes over to the house, boom, they're gone and hiding. Very wary of strangers. So they very well could be. Inside, get to work, get this day over with, hopefully just an 8-hour day. See how hard first shift hit it or left us or whatever. Maybe this weekend we'll actually tack the driver's side window on this thing too. I'd like to have that working. I got all the parts, I just need to do it. So I got the Cadillac if I need to get around. Usually use the Cadillac on the weekend anyway. Still got to get a look into that exhaust leak on the 84 too. So many projects. Hung up on 9/10 again. And just keep resetting it until I get it out and can clean it. I guess the not this corner, but the corner of the parking lot straight ahead. It I got a suction cup and a stick. Flooded out pretty bad over that last rainstorm. I guess a couple cars were under a foot or in a foot of water, 1.5 of water. Easy, easy. Don't rush it. Can't rush a perfect parking job, right? This guy's sticking out so far, I'm going to try to get around him. This truck doesn't turn very good. Was that Heidi's? I don't know if that white Range Rover on the right there would have been Heidi's new rig. 81,000 mile 95 Range Rover. Home sweet home. We will see you all at the end of shift. And the rains are here. Actually got into the truck just in time. It's just starting to rain. Got a lot of thunder going all the way around too. Or lightning, I should say, surrounding us. It's been doing that all evening. Guys that came out on their 9 o'clock break said it was pretty wicked out here. Whew. Thursday's done. Yeah, it was pretty dry until just a little bit ago. It started raining. And this storm is here. That was a good one. Off to the left there. Saw the bolt and everything on that. There's probably been 5 or 6 of them since I walked out. There's another one behind us. Maybe we'll angle you guys up just a hair. See what we can catch on the drive home, huh? Frost action, keep your view semi-clear. Mr. Northwest Super's getting in his Subaru wagon beside me. Of course, I aimed the camera and it's not going to do anything now. On the left. Hit this rock indoor roll. Yeah, it's starting to come down. Yeah, there's a construction fence back here for him. Slick because everything was fresh, although we had rain the other day, so. Mr. Northwest Supra and the Subaru wagon there, ladies and gentlemen. We can take them off the line. Probably not, because I'm going to have traction issues. Benefits of the all-wheel drive right there, and the drawbacks of a pickup truck with a light tail end and a little bit of grunt. Yeah, that's some good rain. Probably not seeing them. difference on these headlights though. Gotta polish the lenses out. I got one more light hitting the road. Usually at night you'd hardly see anything on the roadway. He's burning oil up there. Brake lights up ahead. I kind of figured that idiot from the Toyota was going to not pay attention. Yeah, sounds like it's supposed to be like this for about 2 days. Saturday morning, I think, is when it's supposed to all let up. So the work day went halfway decent. Got most of our jobs done. We were a little bit short tonight. We got shorted last night on some time. That was down jack, not line move last night. Line move's not till tomorrow night. The next airplane coming in is Thomson Airways. It's a British, I guess you call it like a low-fare carrier. But tomorrow is Friday. Finish off a little short work week here. Jump right back into it. Next holiday is going to be till Thanksgiving, so I've got all of the rest of September, all of October, and most of November. I know somebody was mentioning Columbus Day, but a lot of the smaller holidays, Columbus Day, Martin Luther King Day, those that we celebrate here in the United States, I get those days off, but they're rolled into the holiday break. Because I am off from December 24th until June 2nd usually. Some standing water on the roadways there. On this truck are only about 6 years old. I put them on right after I hired it mowing. Spray off the tires now. Yeah. Somebody's got their canoe on top of their car on the left here. They're getting ready for the big floods. Dude I just passed on the left, he's got his high beams on. So he's fabulous. Now I'm in front of him. I just realized some of that footage that I didn't finish up from Sunday. Get this drone in the computer. Looks like most of the lightning storms behind us already. Try to get something going tonight for an upload. While I'm at work, have something else loading up. Friday night, get the last of it going. I think there's going to be 2 or 3 more videos here. That opens everything up for the new weekend. Keep these guys entertained. Sure keeps me busy though. Normally I wouldn't be doing a lot of this stuff. My brother's working, so I probably won't see him this weekend. Talking to a couple people at work about this gauge cluster I put in, and one of the guys says, yeah, they're just a couple little tabs that keep the odometer from rolling back. It's illegal as all get out to roll an odometer back, but if I'm not planning to sell the truck, any of you federal type people are out there watching, I'm not doing it to roll it back to cheap people. I just want to have there's a nice one, have the mileage match what the whole odometer said. I don't know, we'll look. I'm not going to make a big effort out of it. At least get this thing pulled back apart, clean out the inside. Excuse me, clean out the insides a little bit. Got the hiccups right now for some reason. Smells good out right now. Jumped on a website for throttle body injected motors. I was pretty impressed with all the stuff people have been doing to these things to get some power out of these motors. Keep a lot of that in mind. One of the things is a nice little cam. Get the part number on it, but it gives you a little more duration, a little more lift. And then Dart, I guess, makes a nice set of cast iron heads for this thing that flow a lot better than these do. You see, with those 2 mods, you can usually get about 6,000 RPM out of one of these motors. Now you have to play around with that when the time comes. Two strikes behind us right now. But they're getting closer. Further up Highway 2 here, they got the big Bickford Avenue changeover that they're rebuilding. It's supposed to be opening up here in the next week or 2. They've got some Highway 2 closures and Bickford closures they got to contend with first. Getting the lanes all where they need to be and everything. That opened up, I'll drive you over there. Take a look-see. I did thatch the front yard the other day, got quite a bit of stuff out of it. Bought some good Scott's Turf Builder grass seed. It's got the coating on it that absorbs a lot of moisture, so those seeds germinate a lot faster. I put that down, I think it was Monday evening. Ooh, that was a nice one. But put that down, watered it Monday, and then saw that we were getting rain Thursday and Friday, so I haven't done anything since then. Haven't fertilized either. Just kind of let that stuff germinate. Went through and cut everything nice and short so that grass seed should get lots of light as it starts to poke up. We're getting a lot of lightning strikes out here right now. It's picking up a bit. to the house and see where the good direction is. Maybe set a camera up tonight. Standing water on the right there on the shoulder. There's something up ahead. It's all around us. Big storm. Even on the road, Brian. But yeah, I got the bumper on order for the Jeep. So here in a few weeks we'll be getting that. I gotta paint that up. I'm gonna go for the hammered finish. I don't know, maybe this weekend I'll just go ahead and pick up the paint for that. Probably need to get another couple deals of primer. I'm going through it here pretty quick. That'll be cool to get that part in. The brackets that he gives, they pick up the stock mounting locations, and then the brackets that he includes in the kit, they pick up the steering box mount location as well, so that adds some stiffening there because that's a weak point on those Cherokees. Which I was actually thinking about grabbing the stiffener kit for it, but now I'm not going to need to. I don't know if I'm going to need longer bolts. We'll have to see when we get the thing. Should be fun. Should be an easy project to throw on. Get her painted up, mounted up. Be a nice unboxing. It is a winch bumper, so she'll be ready for a winch. Don't know if it's got provisions for some off-road lights up there, but we'll see. Like a little bit of auxiliary lighting. Either tomorrow or Monday, my Quadratec parts should show up. Got the new headlights and the turn signal lenses, the clear ones showing up, so it'd be cool if they show up tomorrow, and that'll give me something to do this weekend. Yeah, time for new wipers on this thing. Probably dig my sandbags out and throw them in the back of this thing. This is probably going to be my primary rig for the winter time. Get a little ballast in the back. For the inclement weather like this. Well, that was a nice one. I didn't see a bolt on that, but she sure lit the sky up. Quite a few kids around as well. Another nice one. That was close. We're not hearing a lot of the thunder though. Most of it's cloud thunder lightning up there, looks like. Got a lot of ground strikes. Hopefully I'll get blasted on the way to the mailbox. Good night to keep the cats in too. 11:30. Wasn't too bad of a drive. I'll plan for a little extra time tomorrow just in case. Maybe I'll swing by the hobby shop on the way in tomorrow. I've done that for a few weeks. Of course, I don't know if my new train magazines come out yet. It's usually when I go pick them up. Home sweet home. Hopefully the neighbors, oh look at the flooding on the street corner there. Got a blocked drain. Ah well. Doesn't affect my house, just affects the bitch across the street. And all the crap she's got piling up again. She was bitching at somebody this weekend about wanting to clean up their yard, but is home. Alrighty, thanks for riding along. Go inside, get this all edited up, computer work all done, and we'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.